Hi, my YouTube family. How you guys doing this evening? I just wanted to hop on. I guess I got a quick little video for you guys. You know, you go through life and you try to be nice, you try to be helpful, you try to be there for people. And all of a sudden, people take your kindness for weakness. That has happened to me so much throughout my life. And then when I say no, folks got a problem. And when I say they have a problem, they have a serious problem. Because then they want to start acting ugly with me and treating me bad and everything. I be laughing at them. I be saying to myself, oh, so it's like this. Because I won't allow you to treat me like an idiot and use me. You want to get upset and try to misuse me. Are you serious? What is wrong with those type of people? I'm going to serve notice on you type of people. You better stop. You better stop. Because every time you mistreat a child of God, after they have treated you well, that wrath is coming on you. And I'm going to tell you guys, I've had some incidents where people call themselves, I've been nice to them, I've been trying to help them out, and they just get into using mode. I had one ex-roommate. I was helping her and helping her and helping her. And she just got to the point that for some reason, she thought the money that I was getting belonged to her. She was trying to keep me broke. Just broke, so I couldn't make a move. And we had talked about getting a 2-bedroom apartment. And every time I would ask her, what we're going to do? Because your lease is going to be up soon. We're going to get a 2-bedroom or what? She just looked at me like I had a problem. Just come in and just look at me like I had a problem going to her room. So I decided, you know what? I'm not going to put up with this foolishness. I'm giving you $500 a month. And this is how you treat me? You won't tell me what's going on? I'm sleeping on your couch. I don't want to sleep on your couch anymore. I want to sleep in the bed. So I told myself, you know what? If she can't answer you, then you need to tell her you finna be back in your own place. When I told her I needed to be back in my own place, she did everything possible then to try to keep me there. And my bank account, I told her I don't overdraft my bank account. I can't because it's one of the fintech banks. But she tried. She leave to go to work one night and asked me if I had any money for her to get cigarettes. I said, no, I don't have enough money to get cigarettes. What, do you have enough money where I can get a cigar? I told this girl how much money I had in my bank. She got a cigar that night and then turned around that morning and tried to get one. After I told you I didn't hardly have no money. And I said, now that's bold. Those are your devices. I'm not going to be paying for your cigarettes and your cigars or whatever. You created that problem. So when I told her, no, I need to be back in my own place. Well, if you get a place, a 2-bedroom, then I can move in. I says, no, that's not going to work. Well, why not? I said, because I'm a senior citizen. I have to be in the senior building. Because my income is not going to pay for any place else for the type of apartment I want to be in. I want to be in some nice, decent, clean and quiet. Well, I can move in it. No. I says, no. I've been without my own place for years. I want to get back in my own place. I want to enjoy my own belongings. I want to be up in mine in peace. I don't want nobody feeling like they don't have to speak to me or say something to me when I'm asking them a question, like they are deaf mute. I don't want someone who don't know how to be financially responsible and pay their bills on time. And they always borrowing from me. No, I want to be back in my own. Now, when I stayed with her, There was another young lady that stayed with us for a period of time because she had this idiot boyfriend that she was dealing with, and she had a baby. And he had did something to her, and she told me, and I told the woman that I was staying with, and she went and picked her up one morning. We were making it work. I'm taking care of the girl's baby. She's going out to work and everything. Now, let me tell you what happened. She ended up leaving because she's young folks. And I ended up leaving and moving to Georgia for a little while I was waiting on my housing here. Then I came back to Las Vegas for a minute, and they still didn't have my housing ready. So I left and went to Texas. I'm in Texas. This girl is trying her best to get me to move back to Las Vegas. I guess she thought this was a sweet deal for me. She told me, you don't have to worry about paying anything. I'm going to put you in the room with my kids on an air mattress. You got a toddler and an infant, and you're going to put me in the room with them on the air mattress. I guess she thought I was going to be a dummy and come here and be the nanny. And the fact that you're telling me I don't have to pay anything, you don't have to pay me anything because I got my appointment, blah, 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 blah. But before we get off the phone, you asked me for $40. And you really think what you have just said is supposed to be a sweet deal for me? No, sent her a message. I said, girl, if you think I'm giving up my bed to sleep on the floor on an air mattress and to be bothered with your two kids, an infant and a toddler, and I guess you feel like if I'm in the room, if they wake up or something, I'm supposed to be the caregiver, and you're telling me I don't have to pay you anything. Girl, I am not boo-boo the food. Since I've been back here, even before I came back here, I sent them kids all kind of stuff for Christmas. I was the only one. We were talking one day, and I mentioned to her that I only got $23 in food stamp. Oh no, Mrs. Stell, I get like $700 some food stamp, and and I get whatever that is they get for the kids, the milk and stuff, and her kids don't eat that milk and that type of cereal. So she said, and you can have all of that. You can have the milk, you can have the cheese, you can have the cereal, and I can give you like $100 a month in my food stuff. Now, I didn't ask. We're just having a conversation, and I told her what I get. I says, well, no, you don't have to do that. I'm okay. No, Mrs. Stell. No. I called this girl so she can give me the information. She kept putting me off. Prior to that, I had called her. I can hear in her voice. She high as a kite, drunk as a skunk. And I says, really? You just got your kids back and this is what you're doing? So finally, she calls me back one day because I talked to her one day and she told me, I don't have time right now. I have company. Okay, that's fine. She calls me back. I've thought about it, and I'm not going to let nobody take anything out of my kids' mouth and people doing this and doing that. And she's talking to me, and I says, wait a minute, what are you talking about? I'm not doing anything to you. You talking about people coming over to your house, stealing stuff and this, that. I ain't even been over to your house. Well, I got to look after my kids first. I said, you right, you do. You don't have to give me nothing because Mr. Stell is just fine over here. I didn't ask you for anything. You decided you wanted to get me something. Oh, she got all nasty with me. Then she proceeded to call me the next day and thought she was going to finish it off. I hung the phone up on that child. You in your early 30s and I'm 60-something, and you think you finna come to me with this mess? You ain't my grandchild, and even if you was, I'd have still hung the phone up on you. Well, come Christmas. See, folks like that, when they call themselves doing something to you or getting you back and this, that, and the other, the one thing that they don't realize, people my age, when we got ours together, we got wisdom and we know how to get things done. We got a little disposable income. So I guess she thought come Christmas, I was going to fill the tree up again for them kids. I had blocked her out. She couldn't get in contact with me at all. After Christmas, I happened to be on Facebook, and she done sent me these urgent messages. Please, please get in contact with me. I need you. I need you. I saw these messages after Christmas. You know what I did? I blocked her on Facebook too. I says, oh, it was Christmas. And all of a sudden you needed me. Because I guess your babies didn't have nothing under the Christmas tree. Sure enough they didn't. Because she had a post on there about how nobody would help her and how she didn't get no help that Christmas and this, that, and the other. See, when somebody's treating you good and somebody's treating you nice, you don't mistreat that person. You don't do it. I told her that if she ever needed Pampers and milk or something for them kids while they were infants and toddlers, don't hesitate to give me a call. I had not talked to this girl in probably like a year and a half. And she needed Pampers and wipes for them babies. And she called me. She managed to get in contact with me somehow, crying, telling me that she didn't have no Pampers and she didn't have no wipes and she didn't have no pull-ups. You think I questioned her? Yes, I did. I says, what size Pampers do you need? What size pull-ups do you need? You want me to send you a big thing of wipes? I spent almost $70 sending this girl's Pampers, pull-ups, and wipes. So you know there wasn't no 1 or 2 boxes. Oh, she was all happy and everything. This was before I spent all of that money on Christmas presents. 2 weeks later, I turned around and upped it again. She wasn't even expecting the second thing that I sent her. All happy. But then when she thought that I needed it, she wanted to treat me crazy. Because I wouldn't allow her to use me and move back to Las Vegas to sleep on the floor in a room with her kids, to take care of her kids. Because I'm so overwhelmed. Well, you know what? When you got with an ignorant, good-for-nothing man and had 2 kids with him, you should have been overwhelmed while you were laying up under him getting those babies. Or you should have been trying to take you some birth control pill. Okay, you're overwhelmed. But I'm supposed to give up my bed and move back to Las Vegas to sleep on the floor in a room with your kids? And not only that, some of these parents are so crazy. She's going to put her kids' life on the line for me. Because I told her, I says, no, I do a lot of crafts. And some of the stuff that I work with is very dangerous. And if I'm going to be at your house, I need to be doing some crafts because it's for my mental stability. Oh, you can bring it? Oh, I'll make sure I watch them. Oh, this. I say, girl, you cannot watch a toddler and a baby that's crawling around 24/7. One moment they heard, the next moment they drinking something they ain't got no business drinking. And I am not going to have this dangerous stuff around your kids, knowing that they can get into it. I work with resin a lot. It's poisonous. It's poisonous to me if I don't put gloves on. It's poisonous if I'm smelling it. And you want me to bring this stuff around your babies just because you want to do whatever you want to do and put your kids off on somebody else? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You know, I don't know what the heck is wrong with folks. I don't know. I've had so many people, when I'm being good to them, and when they get to the point where they start taking advantage of it and I stop it, oh, I am the worst enemy there is. I'm the worst enemy. And it's like, seriously? You think I'm going to let you use me? And you're going to get upset at me because I don't? I'm not the one with the problem. I'm the one with the common sense. So guys, I'm telling you, if you got somebody in your life and they have been good to you, regardless of if they're your family or if they're a friend, if they have been good to you, don't start treating them like they are supposed to do something. Don't start using them, because us chosen ones, God's children, we're not going to allow it because we got better sense than that. We have better sense than that. And I hope you all wake up and get better sense too. Be blessed, guys.